Welcome. Happy Easter. It is Easter week and I am looking forward to a nice long weekend. And so I am doing a Happy Easter Bunny package for those of you who have been following me and want to learn my method. It has been an incredible time to trade. I really have to say that I'm almost shocked at the way this year has started. I mean, I mostly short, which I'll talk about here in a little bit, but even I never expected us to have these types of opportunities to the downside in 2025. I mean, if you just rewind 6 months ago, even 5 months ago, would anyone have thought that the market would be in this predicament? And the market is kind of in a predicament right now, actually. But again, that makes for good trading. If you'd like more information, you can email me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. You can call me at 929-3200-GAP. You can follow me at Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or Skype. So I'm doing a Happy Easter Bunny package with all 3 classes. The Golden Gap course, which is the main class. The options class, which everyone loves who wants to do options. And the trends class, which is actually important for day trades and for long-term swing trades or options. So I'm doing a bundle. So here it is. These are classes for May. If you sign up for the Golden Gap course bundle, you will receive 3 subscriptions free for 1 year. This would take you into 2026. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? 2026? Wow, gosh, you know, that's a long time to trade with me, actually. So the Golden Gap course bundle includes the Golden Gap course, which is May 3rd and 4th, 9 to 5, the Trends course, which is May 6th, the Gap Options course, which is May 13th. And the Golden Gap course bundle class tuition is $89.99. All classes are online. Okay, so you could be anywhere in the world. And again, if you sign up for that, the deadline is April 21st. So I'm giving people the day after Easter. Easter is April 20th. You'll receive the Trading Room Market Report subscription and the Options Newsletter free for 12 months. So that will take you into April 21st, 2026. So again, earnings season is right now, so it's very, very good time to trade. And it's just started. It's actually just started now, actually. So do you want to have a fabulous year? Of course you do. We're 3.5 months into the year. It's hard to believe, but things are getting busy. Things are happening. Like I said, I am even surprised where we are now compared to where we were in November and December of 2024. But really, when you think about it, it wasn't that long ago. I mean, kind of funny. I actually just took my Christmas tree down a couple weeks ago, like right around St. Patrick's Day, right before I got my Christmas tree down because I just didn't have time to do it. So it's thinking about that and like now where the market is so far off the highs is kind of funny. But the year has started out extremely well. I'm happy for that. I feel grateful for that. I'm grateful that we've had the opportunities to trade. And, you know, opportunities come and opportunities go. But I think this is a very special time to trade this year where you could take a very small risk and make a lot of money. And I'm going to go over one of these trades that we did that was one of those trades in this lecture. So here's the market. We were snoozeville today. We just flirted higher, flirted lower, didn't really drop. I've been saying the market's lower for quite some time. And of course we did have this drop, which we captured in shorts and puts. A put is a short. And we did day trades to the downside too. But then we had this bar. It was only a week ago. Again, it feels like it was longer, but the bar's still there. I'm not going to deny it. It was a very fat, big bar that was on April 9th. Again, every day, there's so much going on. It feels like that was longer than a week ago, but it was actually only a week ago. And a lot of people think the market's higher after that bar. I'm not in that camp, okay? We'll see where we go. Again, I have no problem going long, but I do prefer to short. And the class that I teach, the Golden Gap course that I teach, the one if you sign up for May, is a class on shorting. It's a class on bearish gaps. So what do? I teach people how to find gaps and then rate them to determine the directional bias to take the trade. And again, I focus on shorts. So we captured these moves that the market had. Just going over here, what is a gap? Stock close here, gap down. Again, this is a QQQ daily. We closed up here around 470 and change. It feels, again, this feels like a long time ago, but it was April 2nd. Gap down here on April 3rd, open, snug as a bug, right around 455 and change. And when you look at this, we're underneath that. So everyone's like, oh my God, we're higher, we're going higher, I don't see it. I just don't see it. I mean, I could change my mind. Something could happen tomorrow. I could change my mind and all of a sudden have a bullish bias in the market. But right now, I do not. Right now, the fact the market is in a downtrend. It's in a confirmed downtrend, actually. But anyways, we did trades in these gaps and captured these moves. And again, one of the benefits of doing options is you can capture overnight moves, or you can do day trades. This was one that we did. This was a really big trade. There was a couple of these that were really, really big. Anyways, 215 Apple puts, again, called so early, 328. So here it was. Just take it over here. So I did the 215s. Closed here, gap down. This was actually down until it went. And then poof, boom. Beautiful trade. Look where it went. Broke 190. Huge, 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 huge move. And we got it. We absolutely got it. This was so cheap too. So an advanced trader risk, again, I'm doing this for a long time, 17 years I'm trading. A $9,000 risk, you could have made $101,000, 1,122% return on investment. The trade was down before it went. I just want to point that out. So when you set your risk, you have to be able to hold it through the move. It never did anything wrong. It never did anything wrong at all. Never, okay? And it was a beautiful trade. Now, I would normally not necessarily hold a trade into the last day. In this case, I did. One, it was so far in the money, there was no chance it was going to reverse and be negative. That's number one. And number two, again, I was waiting for it to go, and then I wanted to get paid because I was upside down in it until it went. And then I also knew the market was going to go and it was going to continue, which it did. Now, what if you took $1,260 risk? You could have made $14,140. These are the types of trades that can make someone's account. I don't care if it's a small account, a medium account, a big account. I don't care. Again, what am I trading? I'm trading momentum. The momentum was selling. And again, people shorted too. We shorted. So again, I'm a momentum trader. Here was today. I like Apple still lower too. I'm probably, again, you know, I like Apple lower, I like the market lower. Let's see what happens here. But this was a beautiful trade. And again, if you're someone that likes doing options, the benefit of doing options is capturing overnight moves with a fixed risk. So if this trade would have lost, you would have lost $1,260. So the question is, can you afford to lose that? And that's when you look at your sizing, you have to ask yourself that so that you can let the trade play out normally and be relaxed about it. I never gave up on this. I never gave up on the market. I mean, I didn't know we'd fall as big as we did. Like if someone had said to me, you know, do. But, you know, I have all the numbers now and I have everything in my head. And it's going to be really interesting to see here exactly where we go. Because it's a short week for the market. Market's closed Friday for Good Friday for the Easter holiday. But, you know, normally I'm doing fast trades. In and out quick in the morning. For the day trades, options, I consider a 1 week option fast. I like to be done fast. I want to chunk it out. But it is about taking calculated risk. You look at the trade and you rate the gap. So I teach a 26-point rating system that tells me the stock's going to drop or it's not going to drop based on the rating. So I rate it based on the 26 points. If it rates 20 points or more, I take it in the direction of the gap. Otherwise, I don't do it. That's the rule. That's the rule. So again, it's about going through the process. The checklist is a very useful tool, not just in this market, but in any market. Because if you're in a long and something gaps down against you, you could rate it and see if it's going to rate good as a short, then you should exit the long. And again, maybe take a short position. But this is all that I do. That's all I've been doing for 17 years. So, and again, this is all you need to do. You just can do multiple trades. And again, you can do day trades, you can do options, but I like to do both. One of the things about doing the day trades is you can be in and out quick in 5, 10, 15 minutes. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I have things that I'm watching for tomorrow, but usually I wait till the morning and get up in the morning and see what I want to do each day in the morning because you never know where something's going to be gapping in the morning. Now, again, can you do this if you're a beginner? Yes. Can you learn and take the class from scratch? Yes. I've taught people that have never traded in their life or they've never traded gaps. They learn, they ask questions, there's a learning curve, but the benefit of a special like this, a huge special like this, is you will be able to actually, you know, not have any bad habits or doing things that don't work And so you have a clean slate. You have a clean slate when you're starting out. And I think that, it's half a dozen, one or the other. If you're experienced trading or reading charts, then you have other things in your head. But at the same time, again, you may have other things in your head that are the opposite of what I do. So it's like, wherever you are, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can learn. You can change what you're doing if you've been trading for a while and losing. If you're new, you can learn something new, grasp the information, process it in your brain. I'm here to help you. I'm here to answer your questions. Do not fear something new or learning something new or changing what you're doing, whatever that is. Okay? So, again, it's one of these things where, well, you're someone that is upset about the economy or worried about the future. I mean, I think it's part of the reason why the market's been acting so erratic. They're talking about a recession. The bond market's been down, which is unusual. Usually when the stock market falls, the bond market is the opposite. That's not been the case in the last week. So it's just, there's a lot going on. You have to be responsible for yourself and your own decisions. And what that means is, yeah, you have to get tough. You have to think ahead. You have to start planning. But, it's about chunking it out, making money. And I try to make it as much fun as possible in the room. I really do. I'm very vocal in the room, on emails, trying to keep people apprised of what's going on. Ultimately, if you're someone that does want to do this full-time, it's part-time hours for full-time income. Once you learn how to do it, again, your risk should be based on the size of your cash account and your experience. So I say do the classes because it really, really helps. Because education is something that is a gift to yourself for your future. You're investing in yourself. And there's nothing better than investing in yourself because it means you believe in yourself and you believe you can do it. And I truly believe that if it's something that you want to do, if you want to trade the market, you'll find a way to make it happen, sign up for the class, learn, and start to do it. I've had the business now for 14 years. I've been teaching people for quite a long time. I've met a lot of different people. Some people come and find me and take the class immediately as soon as they find out who I am. Some people need time. They follow me for years. Some people are following me since I started, and then they come around eventually. Sometimes people have to go through their own process till they realize that they need me, and then all of a sudden realize that what I'm doing works, and then need to get the information, because the information will help you make decisions about your trades. So again, the process is the Golden Gap, 26 points. That's a checklist. That's what I teach in the Golden Gap course. That's a 2-day class, which is May 3rd and 4th. The trends course is about long-term trends, and the options course is about options. So again, the main class is the Golden Gap course, which is May 3rd and 4th, 9 to 5. Class tuition, standalone tuition is $69.99. Everyone pays the same. Class is online. If you want to sign up, email me. But the Easter Bunny package includes a lot of stuff, and it's a great special. And I'm giving people till the day after Easter. If you have questions, email me. The bundle price is $89.99, which is a standard bundle. Class tuition is on the website, but the 3 subscriptions for free, which I'm offering, are special. And this is going on only until May 21st. This will take you from whatever date you sign up this next week up until the 21st. You will get 1 year. 1 year of the room, the newsletter, and the market report into 2026. It's a long time. It's a long time and a lot of trades, and we've been doing very well. And as you can see, even one big trade can more than pay for the cost of the class. So I think that people just have to decide if this is really something that they want to do, and then you throw yourself into it. I'm here if you have questions. You can email me. I'm Melissa@thestockswoosh.com. Have a happy holiday, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.